It had been a year since Jake's mother died, and life had been going smoothly. His father, Mr. Thompson, ran a small coffee shop in town, and Jake helped out during his college breaks. When he wasn't working, Jake and his best friend, Mike, spent their days relaxing or going to the beach. Life was simple, and Jake liked it that way. But one sunny summer afternoon, everything changed. Jake and Mike were chatting on the beach when two large figures caught their attention. Two tall, muscular young women were playing volleyball nearby, literally crushing the sand with each hit. Their movements were fluid and powerful, as if they were born for the sport. One of them had a fierce intensity in her eyes, while the other had a more mischievous, teasing grin. Suddenly, the ball rolled toward Jake and Mike.
Hey, wanna join us?
Jake and Mike exchanged hesitant glances.
Sure.
Thinking, how hard could it be? They grabbed the ball and walked over. Up close, the girls were even taller than they looked from a distance. Jake was almost as tall as their shoulders. He glanced nervously at Mike, who muttered, "We're done." The four of them formed teams, Jake and Mike versus two volleyball fighters.
Let's make this interesting. First team to 10 points wins.
We got this, bro. Let's show them what we're made of.
As the game began, Jake quickly realized what they had really created. Failure. Within minutes, he and Mike were panting as the two women ran circles around them. Every time Jake tried to hit the ball, it came back at him with 10 times the force. Once, he even got hit directly in the face, leaving him disoriented and staring at the sky. Mike tripped over the sand a few times, adding to the comedy of errors. Meanwhile, the two girls were laughing and barely breaking a sweat. They were like volleyball gods, and Jake and Mike were, well, mortals. When the score reached 10-0, Jake fell dramatically to the sand, his arms outstretched.
I give up. You guys are superhumans.
One of the girls grinned and reached out to help him up.
We're a high school volleyball team. State champions.
Whoa. I think they've ripped my self-esteem to shreds.
Good game, guys.
Well, I guess that's the end of our volleyball careers.
A few weeks later, life at the coffee shop was back to normal. Jake worked behind the counter, cleaning tables, and listening to his father tell him some interesting news.
Jake, I just met someone.
What? Like dating?
Yeah? She's a widow, a really great woman. I think things are getting serious.
Cool. Good for you, Dad.
I'd love for you to meet her. We're going to her house for dinner tomorrow night.
Sure. I'd love to meet her.
The next night, Jake and his father arrived at the widow's house, a cozy place with a comfortable garden. As they approached the door, Jake was struck by a strange feeling of déjà vu. When the door opened and standing there was Volleyball Girl.
You?
Jake exclaimed, pointing at her as if he had just seen a ghost. Olivia, the volleyball champion, blinked in surprise before recognizing Jake.
Oh no, it's you. The guy I hit in the face with a ball 5 times.
You're my dad's girlfriend's daughter?
The widow appeared behind Olivia, beaming warmly.
Jake, this is my daughter, Olivia. I assume you've met.
Ready for another round of volleyball, little one?
No. I'd rather have dinner and forget about the whole beach incident.
When they all sat down to eat, it turned out to be a pleasant evening. The widow was kind, and her father was happier than Jake had seen him in years. Olivia was still a little smug about her volleyball skills, but her teasing was good-natured. As they left, Olivia called out to Jake.
Next time, look your best, because now you're family, and we play volleyball every Sunday.
Good. I'm related to a volleyball star. What could possibly go wrong?
But, deep down, Jake knows this is just the beginning of a new adventure. One filled with spikes, laughs, and a little sibling rivalry.